The round 13 recap. Look, this was a good round for the most part. A lot of our games were a lot closer, and we had some very special things happen. I mean, and we kicked it off with Sydney winning by 2 points here over St Kilda. You had the Bulldogs getting up by 13 over Port. Brisbane, this was not a close game, but Brisbane did get over 100 points. They smacked around Hawthorn. We had our first draw of the season between Adelaide and West Coast. Fremantle were back to their winning ways. They had quite a large victory over Richmond. A 1 point game between North and GWS ends up with North Melbourne as the victors. And today's games that we had, Carlton and Essendon played out the draw. And we have just come from yet another draw. Melbourne and Collingwood. The exact same score as Adelaide and West Coast, 48 apiece. Oh, we have managed to have... We came in with no draws. We leave the round with 3 of them. Let's see what it does for the ladder. Fremantle still on top. They have been on top basically the whole season. They have 10 wins. They are on 40. You see Richmond and the Bulldogs each on 32. Melbourne finish off the top 4. They are on 30 because of their draw. We look at the rest of the top 8. You see Essendon also on 30 as well. Port Adelaide, Geelong and GWS each on 28. Play out the remaining spots in the top 8. We look on the outside. Sydney also on 28 points. They are right there. Adelaide and West Coast each, because they drew together, they both now on 26 points. Just looking outside the 8. Brisbane, St Kilda both on 24. You have Carlton here on 22. Rounding out, you have Gold Coast, North Melbourne and Hawthorn all on 16 points, and Collingwood round us out on 10 with a percentage of 90 for 13 games they've played. They have a percentage of 90 and have only won 2 games. That's actually quite amazing. That is quite amazing. But they do have points, I guess. They were so close to losing that too. They almost missed that up. So tomorrow we will be coming into round 14. Okay, it might not be tomorrow, but it probably will be. When we come into round 14, we will see Port Adelaide. There is just the 6 games to play, so we should be able to get through that relatively quickly. It will be Port Adelaide and Geelong. So, looking at our top 8 again, we have Fremantle, Richmond, Bulldogs and Melbourne as our top 4. And rounding out the 8, you've got Essendon, Port Adelaide, Geelong and GWS.